get to James Bond, because I want to do a review of a ranking of the villains. So we'll work backwards because they're easier to remember, the more recent ones. And so, one second. Opening a new Word document. Okay, no, I mean text document. So the villain I don't remember No Time to Die that well because it's boring, essentially. And I don't remember the villain. I don't remember his motivation. It was played by Rami Malek, wasn't it? Who's very, very good casting. He could be a really good villain, but it never gelled at all. So let's look at who he was. Just to remind you, because you're not going to remember. That mask thing he wore was actually quite good.
His name is Safin.
That's really the problem with this movie. That this is a woman that James Bond falls mad in love with and dies for. I don't really see it.
Safin.
Again, great car. Like, he could be a great.
What does he want?
Revenge.
What I really wanted from Safin was to make him unsettling, thinking of himself as being heroic.
Yeah, he was more of a henchman, right? Really didn't do much for me at all. Yeah, he was in the pre-title sequence, and was it No Time to Die? Rami Malek. What was the name? Was it Saffron? Saffron, right? Nondescript, sadly enough. Although I do think he was better than the villain in the movie beforehand, which is Spectre, right? Which is Blofeld. But such a shit Blofeld. And again, played by a great actor. What's his name? And again, badly directed movie as well. Which is amazing, because the last one was directed by the same guy, and it was... There he is.
James and I were both present recently when a man was deprived of his eyes. And the most astonishing thing happened. Didn't you notice? He wasn't there anymore. He'd gone, even though he was still alive. So in this brief moment between life and death, there was nobody inside his skull.
Yeah, sorry, there's little to nothing intimidating about Christoph Waltz's Christoph Waltz what's it called? Blofeld, right? And also, okay, another problem with this movie is that it had exactly the same plot as Austin Powers 2. It really did. It really genuinely did. And like, I would play more of it, but it's too fucking boring. Oh, it's like unbelievably boring. And like, look, James Bond movies succeed or fail on their villain, right? Which is why Skyfall was such a freaking success. And I love this scene. What's the name again? Javier Bardem. How do you spell that bloody name? Okay, let's get him.
Do you like the island?
And again, I love the idea that he was a failed James. He used to work for M, and he's like a failed James Bond. That sort of stuff really genuinely works. So Javier Bardem's Raul Silva, that's his name. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, great scene.
Oh, James, welcome. Do you like the island? My grandmother had an island. Nothing to boast of. We could walk around it in an hour, but still, it was a paradise for us.
I mean, that's something to boast of. You got an island, mate.
One summer, we went for a visit and discovered the place had been infested with rats. They'd come on a fishing boat and gorged themselves on coconut. So how do you get rats off an island? My grandmother showed me. We buried an oil drum and hinged the lid. Then we wired coconut to the lead as bait, and the rats would come for the coconut, and boing, 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 boing. They would fall into the drum.
Again, I can't believe this is the same director as Spectre. Because look at the direction of this. It is brilliant, right? It is Sam Mendes. It's absolutely brilliant how they bring him in from the background.
And after a month, we've trapped all the rats. But what did you do then? Throw the drum into the ocean? Burn it? No. You just leave it. And they begin to get hungry. And one by one, they start eating each other until there are only two left, the two survivors. And then what? Do you kill them? No. You take them and release them into the trees. But now they don't eat coconut anymore. Now they only eat rat. You have changed their nature.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's truly brilliant, right? That is that's here. I'll show the list I'm working on. Don't share screen. That is, genuinely a truly brilliant, terrifying scene. Okay, so before that, then Quantum of Solace. Oh fuck, that's right at the bottom. That was again. Not only was it a dull villain, right, but it was a physically unintimidating villain.
You and I had a mutual friend.
And again, it with not much stakes in the movie. Where do we actually see him? Oh, is that him? Here, taking place in a hotel. How do I think James Bond's going to be taken out by this little run? Sorry. Pierce Brosnan would have dealt with him in 5 minutes. Leave him alone. Leave me alone. What's the name? I can't remember his name. It is, and I've got to look it up. Quantum of Solace, which, generally speaking, was a bad movie. I'm sorry. If you like it, I'm sorry. But he's going... I'm sorry. Yeah, he's worse than Christopher Waltz's Blofeld. Quantum of Solace. I don't even know the name of the bloody character. What's the name of the character? Matthew Amalric, Dominic Green. Matthew. How did he even get cast in that? Amalric, Dominic Green. What a dull bloody villain he was. Okay, thank God we're done with that. Okay, so now we're on to one of the greats, Skyfall. Skyfall is awesome. So Skyfall had a truly great villain, played by Mads Mikkelsen, who is the only person I feel could take on the role of Avon. Any revival of Blake Seven, he'll be perfect Avon.
Monsieur?
Oh, Jeffrey Wright was great as this as well. There we go. Yeah, but again, lots of intensity.
And Cole.
It's like he's made to be a James Bond villain.
3 players.
Okay, I want to see him. There you go.
Oh,
this is where he works out his tail. No, his tail's when he moves the chips around his hand, I think. Yeah, this is it. So when he's bluffing, this is what he does. Man, Eva Green looks hot.
It's the tail. He is bluffing. My God, James was right.
It's up to you.
Raise 1 million.
I would like to hear him say something.
We raise 2 million. It's 4 checks. Monsieur Le Chiffre wins.
So again, there was a lot of dark menace there. So Skyfall, I mean, Casino Royale. So who does better? I'm going to say Javier Bardem's better. So Casino Royale, Mads Mikkelsen. Was it the Schiff? Is that how you pronounce his name? Is that how you spell it? It's spell it correct. High up there though, right? Good villain. So now we're in more unfortunate territory, right? Where you got Toby Stephens in what's this? No Time to Die? No, Die Another Day. Oh, where would he go? Because Toby Stephens is a good Bondable actor, which is why I think he was good to have up against James Bond, right? Because you thought, he might be an equal. But not so much. Not so much.
Gustav?
Bertie.
I forgot Madonna was in it. Shit. Man, that dates it, doesn't it? That does date it. I love Pierce Brosnan.
And Mr. Bond. James Bond.
Have we met before?
So I think Toby Stephens turned out to be one of the North Korean people with a face change, and then you got the heavy who had the diamonds in it. Is this the one where he ended up in the superhero suit at the end?
Oh, I think I'd remember.
Of course you would.
Okay, he's much better now he's older, Toby Stephens. You ever see him in Black Sails? As not Captain Bligh, whatever. The pre-grad Captain Flint, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's get on to the actual sword fight. I like they got their helmets on, so they can get stunt guys doing this. Let's move on to it where it gets a bit more.
Brilliant specimen. Completely flawless and chemically. But since we're upping the weight, you want to continue?
Of course I want to bloody continue.
But since we're upping the wager, let's up the weapon, shall we?
Let's do this the old-fashioned way. First blood drawn from the torso.
It's a shame, really, because this could have worked, right? That really could have worked. Just didn't. So where are we going to go here for No Time to Die? Good question. I mean, Die Another Day. Okay, I think it's better than... Yeah, I hate to say it, and I think Die Another Day was pretty generally shit. Toby Stephens... What's the name of the character? Toby Stephens plays, I'm looking at him right now, Gustav Graves. Again, but didn't he turn out to be really one of the North Koreans? I think a future one we're going to do is we're going to rank the title sequences. Because this is the one where he's like tortured all the way through the title sequence. But I think that's a fair. a fair look. Okay, now we're on to a really good one. The World Is Not Enough. Right? And this film was, what's his name again? What's it called again? Played by Robert Carlyle as Victor Reynolds Zorkas. He was really built up by the pre-title sequence because you saw this woman like sacrifice her life rather than let him down by blowing herself up over the Millennium Dome. All right, that really added a lot of menace. So let's have a look at a little clip. World Is Not Enough.
Tell me about the kidnapping of Electric King.
I wasn't aware you had an assignment on this case.
I brought the money in that killed King.
Don't make this personal.
I'm not. Are you? You're the only one who could seal her file.
Yeah, what's it? They talk about him in a minute. There you go.
Victor Zokas, a.k.a.
Renard, the anarchist.
He was operating in Moscow in 1996, Pyongyang, North Korea before that, and he's been spotted in Afghanistan, Bosnia, Iraq, Iran, Beirut, and Cambodia.
All the romantic vacation spots.
His only goal is chaos.
After Robert came to me, I sent 009 to...
So that was his... close that. That's the biggest problem with him. He didn't have a good plan or a good goal, right? He was just batshit crazy. It didn't really do much. Okay, now we got another weaker one. Tomorrow Never Dies, played by the great actor Jonathan Pryce, right? But when you have a weaker villain, you have a weaker movie, and it was really Pierce Brosnan that held up this movie, right? And it did much better than it should have done, really.
With all your jetting around, you have not had chance to peruse today's headlines. I rather like the last one. It isn't even mine.
I mean, it's like the he's just a bit of a fop. I want to tell you.
I never believe what I read in the press anyway.
No, nobody's anymore.
Therein lies your problem, Mr. Bond. You see, we're both men of action, but you're...
Okay, the blonde bloke as the main henchman, he was good, right? But he didn't have that, like, steel behind him.
Your era and Miss Lynn's is passing. Words are the new weapons. Satellites, the new artillery.
Man, this was way ahead of its time. It was really way ahead of... I mean, I didn't really appreciate it till now. So we're going to let's look at this. Doink. So, doing that to the stage. So, Tomorrow Never Dies. Okay, it's definitely... I think it's over here. Tomorrow Never Dies. Jonathan Pryce. What's the name of the character? Mr. Tomorrow? Oh, it was a boring one. It's Jonathan Pryce played Elliot Carver. There we go. Elliot Carver. I think that's fair. Okay, so then before that, then we got... Oh, is that GoldenEye before this? Yeah, we're up to GoldenEye. That's another good one.
You know James?
Oh, Sean Bean. Okay, Sean Bean was freaking awesome, right? This is why Sean Bean was freaking awesome. It's because you got that feeling that he might be able to take Bond, right? Which you don't get that often. Like, you really felt he was Bond's equal, which I think is why Javier Bardem worked out so well as well, right? I think he was absolutely excellent. 1 second.
It's better.
Oh, she was smoking as well. Was this one of the last Derek Medding ones? Because this was a great little final fight. For England, James. A great introduction as well. Yeah, okay. So this one goes high up, right? I think so. Where are we going to put him? I think he goes above Javier Bardem. Frankly, I think he's number one right now. So it's GoldenEye. GoldenEye. Sorry. Sean Bean. I'm just going to call him 006. Okay, so maybe. Okay, I'll look it up. Now I feel guilty. Alec Trevelyan, and that was it. Alec Trevelyan. So, okay, the whatever. Well, the two top villains so far are ex MI6, right? Right. So it's bit of a recurring theme. So now we go to two particularly weak movies, which is a shame because I really wanted them to do better. We're on to the Timothy Dalton years, and it was the worst of the two. A View to a Kill. I mean, not View to Kill. License to Kill. Right. It was definitely the worst of the two with the weaker villain, who was again kind of this when it was introduced. Okay, one second. Let me pull up the original rather than pulling up a clip. Let me go to the original film file I got over here. It's where do I keep it? I think it's there. Oh no, it's over here. Sorry, wrong folder. Go to that one, the wrong one. That's Mission Impossible 007. License to Kill. So he plays like this drug lord, and he's honestly, he's not that. It's all a bit mundane. Wait, is he introduced over here? Oh yeah, okay. So he comes in, and he's like about to, I don't know, use some kind of like he pulls out this whip or something. I mean, it's very Miami Vice. So what year was this? This was 89. Okay, so yeah, it's very much in the Miami Vice mode.
What did he promise you? His heart? Give her his heart.
No, Franz. I didn't mean any harm.
It's all right, baby. No te preocupes, eh? We all make mistakes. Your escapades are getting more creative.
Por favor, Franz.
Not a word.
Okay, what the f is that? It looks like a lizard or something. I have no idea. I don't know, and it's just weird. Okay, so that's License to Kill. Ugh. Oh, it's okay. License to Kill. Somewhere I'm going to put it over here. License to Kill. What's the name of the actor? I'm never going to remember. Again, if you can't remember the name of the actor, forget it. Absolutely forget it. Robert Davi as Franz Sanchez. Robert Davi, Franz Sanchez. So before that's a Living Daylights, and it was a renegade Russian general. It was. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Did they bring it? Did that one have Major Golgo in it? Let me just look it up for a second. Was Major Golgo in that? Because I think it was like he was. Walter as Antonio Golgo, retired head of the KGB, now diplomat, shown in camera at the end of the movie. Yeah, he was involved in. He was actually one of the good guys by this time. But it was just like so nondescript. Living Daylights. Okay, I want to know. Okay, how did these hot women end up just like hanging out around a pool where the villain lives? I want to have that kind of deal. Oh yeah, that's not the main villain. He's the one who sold out the good guy. And the bribe was for $2 billion, which really isn't enough. Is he the villain or is he the? Oh no, I think. Oh, fine. Yeah, you don't actually see him much.
Can do it. I've worked with the Russians. My appearance and methods are well known.
Yeah, so the weird thing is, he was in a couple of other James Bond movies as well, wasn't he? Living Daylights. Let me see if I'm just looking at his IMDb, seeing if there's any other James Bond movies. It must be in the 90s or the 98. Mortally Beloved, Fugitive. I remember in The Fugitive. Where was it? Robin Hood, Punisher, Living Daylight. Okay, fine, I was there. Not seeing it. All right, I am mistaken. But again, I think it's somewhat of a bland villain, I have to say. So, Living Daylight, where's that going to go? Yeah, I think that's going to just go over here. Sorry, Timothy, I don't know what to tell you. What's the name of the next? What's his name again? John Crabbe. Crabbe as General. What's his name again? Koskov. Okay. Fine. So now, before that, we're on to Roger Moore, right? So the last Roger Moore one was A View to a Kill. We had very interesting villain and very interesting henchman in Grace Jones, right?
A doctor of medicine?
Oh, no. I am Mr. Chorin's breeding consultant.
Really? Then you can let me into a little secret. How is it you succeed with breeding bloodlines that other experts consider inferior?
Selective breeding is important, yeah. But more important...
Okay. I want to see bloody Crystal Walker. There you go.
Sorry, it's a great pleasure.
Carl, one of the grooms asked if you go to the stables.
Of course. I must congratulate you, Mrs. Oren. Your stables are magnificent.
Built in the 16th century by a duke who believed he'd be reincarnated as a horse.
It's Crystal Walken plays Crystal Walken, but I do like the idea of him as a Bond villain, right? It kind of works, but him with Grace Jones, I think, really does work very well. Now, I'm trying to work out. So we're into. This is Octopussy, isn't it? I can't remember who the villain is in Octopussy. Now, Living Dead. I'm looking at my trusty Bond files. What is this by Andy Lane? Andy Lane and Paul Simpson from very, very well-known Doctor Who names out. Tomorrow Dies. I'm going back through the book. Octopussy. Living Daylight. View to a Kill. Never Say. Oh, it just came out a few months before Never Say Never Again. So who's the villain? Oh, Lewis Jordan as Kamal Khan. Let me see if I can find a clip of him.
Have you been interested in thoroughbreds long?
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, I had a rather dotty old aunt die and leave me some stables, so I thought it might be rather fun to breed and raise horses. I take it you ride.
I'm happiest in the saddle.
A fellow...
Again, he's just Crystal Walken, but I like it, right? I do. I think it really genuinely is fun. I like the playfulness of it, and it kind of works playing off a very, very old Roger Moore.
What about fishing? Fly casting?
You know who I am, Mr. Bond.
I'm neglecting my other guests. And
So, okay, this is it. So where am I going to put this one? Okay, nowhere near Alex Trevelyan, Raul Silva, Le Chiffre, Victor Zarakos. Oh, you know what? There you go. Goes over here. Not Die Another Day. A View to a Kill. That's Christopher Walken, Max Zorin. All right, next one. How many got so far? Because I want to get about halfway through, so we do the rest on Thursday. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, fine. So this is the last one. We'll do the first 12. I'm already over time right now. Octopussy with what's his name? There's Kamal Khan. Oh, 1 second. Emergency. Lonnie just sent me the link in the chat. Let me stop everything so I can get to my Star Trek 5 fan edit. Right? I'm still gonna watch. 1 second. Doink. Is it opening up? Okay. Thank you. I will download this. What are we up to? Star Trek 5. Now I've lost my place completely. So yeah, this is Louis Jordan as, was it Kamal Khan? And look, Octopussy, even when I watched it, what year did this come out? Because it was out in 83. So I'm like 12 or 13, I'm about 12 years old now. And I'm watching this going, it's kind of shit. This is just especially the bit at the end. Let me find this clip. Because this is the moment where I went, this is just shit. I like the idea of them moving to India, right? That was a fun idea. And he had, what's his name? VJ, the tennis player, like beating off not that way. Let's say again, beating off a bad guy with a tennis racket, right? 1 second. Octopussy. But you have a circus team attack the enemy base at the end. Look at that. And they do like circus tricks. This bit was all good. I like this bit with the where is it? They use their circus trickery to attack. Yeah, they're all like trapeze people.
They seem to be doing all right.
Yes, but I don't see Octopussy anywhere.
This is really bad. I'm sorry. Like, listen. It just doesn't seem the way to go into combat to me. You know, chop.
There she is. She's in trouble.
Really? What makes you think that?
I'll take her down. Now up. Where are you going? Look, don't be an idiot, 007. Come back.
I love it's the Union Jack balloon as well. Really? I want to try and get the circus troupe more because that makes me laugh. Oh, okay. I must have missed it. There we go. Okay, fine. Octopussy. I did like the guy with the giant buzzsaw thing that attacks. Okay, let's just get to meet him.
Have met. It was a pleasure.
You're too kind.
You don't mind if we start? The souffle can't wait.
So this is the traditional, very like well coiffed. What is it? Let me just find the. I want to find the. He was also in Star Trek 4, playing the famous tennis star VJ something or other. This is the one where you had the snake charms the snake with the James Bond theme. Okay, let me see if we can find these bits. Because really, Octopus is shit, but I can never really get past it without talking about it. It's so much fun. Oh, he's in India by now. 1 second. Is it this one with Rowan Atkinson? Oh, this is him. This is him.
At the Shivnavas Hotel. Good. My luggage? Gone ahead.
Oh, maybe he hasn't met him yet. Is this it? Is
Got the hard currency.
That's the one. Yes, he's attacking the bad guys with the with his tennis racket. So I just found it, chum. Where's the guy with the buzzsaw thing? That's one of my favorite assassins. He was there. It was definitely in Octopussy. Octopussy. Is this the one? Yeah, the buzzsaw guy. I think that didn't they already buzzsaw the bed? Mordad is making a James Bond return. Okay, fine. That's Octopussy for you. Where are we going to put this in the ranking? Okay, it's actually surprisingly high up. Wow. Okay, I'm putting it over here after A View to a Kill. Octopussy. Louis Jordan as Camel Khan. 5. We'll do the first 12 movies on Thursday. This is an interesting ranking. Sean Bean really does well. I think when we get more into the Roger Moore and the Sean Connery ones, right, where the villains are going to go up. But yeah, man, Sean Bean. I got Sean Bean, Javier Bardem, Mads Mikkelsen. I wouldn't have thought that, right? But again, I think when we get into the early ones, where they're going to be pushed down. But I think that's a fair ranking. We'll start with Dr. No, right? Now, Dr. No, interesting.
Dollars, Mr. Bond.
Now, the fascinating thing about Dr. No is this. It looks so cheesy and dated. That's because it was incredibly successful. Right, if you remember, was it that Gareth Roberts, Shakespeare, the Doctor Who with the witches and the very traditional witches, and a lot of Americans went, "Oh man, this is so dumb." Right, this is like so incredibly dumb. You know, it's so cheesy. No, it invented a new genre, right? Which I think I think we can say that of Dr. No.
You were wondering what it cost.
As a matter of fact, I was.
Tell you, this is the age for collarless shirts.
Forgive my not shaking hands. It becomes a bit awkward with these, a misfortune. You were admiring my aquarium.
I'm admiring Ursula Andress, quite frankly. You know, the thing is this. Dr. No's a good villain, right? He is a good villain. This was it 1963, 62, 60? Here, I'll have to look it up. That it came out. And I think it was a very modern riff on, like, you know, the Titanic cultured Nazi 1962. Keep in mind, 62, that was what? 17 years after World War II. So 17 years ago now would take us to 2008. We're in the Matt Smith era. Right, not long ago at all, right? So I think this was like a modern, bold reinterpretation.
Yes, it's quite impressive. A unique feat of engineering, if I may say so. I designed it myself.
Okay, so he's one of the mad scientist James Bond villains. I do like the mad scientist. Where would I put him, though? I don't think he's making like the top 5. Actually, no. You know what? I disagree. I'm going to put him up for his like incredible originality. I'm going to put him up. Wait a minute. What's his name again? Live Twice, Blofeld. Hang on. Russia with Love, Gold. Oh, Joseph Wiseman as Dr. No. Right. So I'm going to. Where's this? So I'm going to put him above Robert Carlyle, right? Mads Mikkelsen was great. Dr. No, again, for the incredible originality of it. Joseph Wiseman. I really got to give Dr. No a rewatch. Dr. No. So then we move to From Russia with Love, which one of my all-time favorite Bond movies. Genuine. I love, because Russia with Love really works out how to nail it. And there were, there wasn't a real central villain in that, because it was essentially a sequel to Dr. No. So you got like Dr. No's like sick. I think was she in Dr. No? I can't remember. But the fact that it survives through Austin Powers, right, is a real sign of its success.
Welcome to Spectre Island. Great honor. I hope you had a pleasant flight.
My time is limited. Is the man I requested ready?
His dossier.
Good.
So again, this is kind of like an interesting villainess. Yeah, so she's out to pick an assassin. I think. Oh yeah, and I do like they got the whole. This is like Spectre Q division.
I hope our work here meets with your approval.
Training is useful, but there is no substitute for experience.
So this is where I love this. She puts on a knuckle duster. Okay, I hope it's the bloke. It's not her as the assassin. So he's the other villain in this movie. Who's essentially the heavy. Right, he puts a knuckle duster on, it hits him in the stomach. I mean, the fact she's 4'3", I mean, really, and probably has the, not that much strength doesn't really come into it. So I don't know. This one is, I'm still putting it above A View to a Kill. From Russia with Love. What's her name again? There was 2 villains. We just saw both of them. It was Rosa Klebb was the name of the actress. I don't even know. Rosa Klebb. And the other bloke, Red Grant was his name, I think. I can't remember the character's name. So after From Russia with Love, what's after Russia with Love? Is it's Goldfinger next? Or is it man, Russia with Love came out in 1963. That's a really fast turnaround. Right? And they must have made them back to back. Did they? I don't know. I really don't know. My Bond knowledge fails me. I'm trying to find the Goldfinger is next. Okay, so I'm not really a fan of Goldfinger, and in a lot of ways, actually, it's a lot of it is because it starts off in Miami. I used to live there, so it's not so windswept and interesting for me. So they dubbed his voice.
Dropped by, sir. Same handicap as yours. I wondered if you'd rather play with him.
Where is he?
Mr. Bond?
Yes?
This is Mr. Goldfinger.
How'd you do?
How do you do?
Because the first evil billionaire one, and his plan is really to just steal money. But of course, it's made much better by Oddjob. But that's henchman, not villain, right? So I don't know. I think that goes relatively low down. Let's have a look. Crystal Walker's better. Okay, above Octopussy. Is it? Yes, above Octopussy. I just look at the bottom. Yeah, okay, Octopus. Yeah. So Goldfinger. Dun, dun, dun. He loves only God. I mean, I prefer. Again, I think I prefer Austin Powers. I can't remember. Okay, Goldfinger, whatever his name is. Goldfinger. So then after that, it's You Only Live Twice, isn't it? So who's the villain in the only... Oh, Thunderball. Thunderball. Oh, is this the first of the... No, okay, it's Amelia Largo is the villain. What's the plan? Hang on 1 second. Where's Thunderball? Where's my clip? Blofeld. I got all these clips here. I don't think I got one of You Only Live Twice, Spy Who Loved Me, Stromberg. I think did we do Spy Who Loved Me? No. I can't even remember what the plot was of this one. It's another Agent of Spectre, right? It was another Agent of Spectre, and I don't know. Again, I'm going to put this right here. Thunderball. I can't. What's the name of the this one? Adolfo Celi. Adolfo Celi. And I don't even have a clip of him. Emilio Largo. Let's see if I can find a clip of him. Emilio Largo. I'll do a quick look on the YouTube, see if we can find something. Oh, exactly. It was quite a good one. A second. Download. Here it comes. Doink.
Jettison cocoon.
But essentially, he was somewhat of he was a heavy rather than a villain.
Please talk to them for me. Tell them that I only did.
Where is it?
Look, the bomb cannot be exploded.
Okay, if you got her tied to a bed, why do you have her legs tied together? That's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying, right? I think that's a valid question. Okay, so Thunderball, I think, is a fun time at the cinema. Not the best villain at all. So I think I'm probably right with him putting him where he was, right? So after Thunderball, it's You Only Live Twice, I believe, isn't it? Hang on. I'm looking at my my handy tome. You Only Live Twice. Okay, the first of the Blofelds, Donald Pleasance. My name's Donald Pleasance, and I am insane. He is the bastard son of 1,000 maniacs. But it is like, again, it's a seminal. I finally found the what's the name? The Adolfo Celi clip I was looking for. 1 second.
Ventilator fans to normal. Open shutters.
Reception complete.
Withdraw, captive spaceship.
I mean, this really was a definitive Blofeld, right? And every Blofeld after this owed a great debt to it, right? It really did. I mean, like with the cat. Mr. Bigglesworth. I'll wait until you see his face. Did they not show his face until the end? I guess not. Really? Oh, finally we see him.
To operate the exploder button.
There are men in the crater. Men in the crater.
Crater guns fire.
Crater guns open fire.
The firing power inside my crater is enough to annihilate a small army.
Okay. You know, this was going to go quite high up, I think. Right? Again, because it's so incredibly archetypal. And second. Oh, so where's this Blofeld go? Sorry, you're right at the top. Right at the top. It is seminal. Yeah, I totally stand behind that. Right? Yeah. Donald Pleasant right at the top, because it created the role of a Bond villain to a great extent, right? So the weirdest recasting of all time. I mean, it was very hit, but the weirdest recasting of all time was Telly Savalas on Her Majesty's Secret Service. A weirder recasting than George Lazenby. I guess because they were both bald. They had to shave Donald Pleasant's head. All right. And you also tell us Savalas was bald. I think that. But it was, again, an interesting take on it, but like, it's just weird.
Merry Christmas, 007.
I'm Sir Hilary Bray.
Oh, no, Mr. Bond. Respectable baronets from the College of Heralds do not seduce female patients in clinics. On the other hand, they do get their professional details right. The Beauchamp tombs are not in the Augsburg Cathedral, as you said, but in the St. Anna Kirche. Sir Hilary Bray would have known.
So, okay, an interesting recasting. I don't think it's successful as Donald Pleasance, right? I think Donald Pleasance is real. I forgot how seminal he was as Blofeld. Where are we going to put him? Telly Savalas. Hey, Sean Bean beats him. Have it over Mads Mikkelsen. Dr. No beats him. Robert Carlyle. Yeah, it goes here. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Again, it was a very contemporary casting as well. Just such a weird change, right? So then we're back for Diamonds Are Forever, in which I am sure it's in his Sean Connery's contract that he gets to wear his own clothes and no toupee. All right, and then we got another, I think, a much more traditional casting of Blofeld in what's his name, Charles Gray. Second appearance in it's Charles Gray first time on You Only Live Twice, right?
Mr. Henderson?
Mr. Henderson?
At your service.
But here he is as Blofeld. And definitely better than Telly Savalas. I like Telly Savalas. Where are we up to? Diamonds Are Forever. Here we go.
Good evening, Mr. Bond. Blofeld.
No, he's not.
Good evening, 007. Double jeopardy, Mr. Bond. You killed my only other double, I'm afraid. After his death, volunteers were, understandably, rather scarce.
So it's a much posture blow. But again, I like the Donald Pleasant song the best because you got that like feeling of desperation going on with him. But where would I put the Charles Gray one? Very suave. I mean, you got to love that suaveness. Okay, just go here. Diamonds Are Forever. Forever. Diamonds Are Forever. Charles Gray. Blofeld number 3. I think then he was lost in legal action for a while. Again. Fine. So now we get Yaphet Kotto in Live and Let Die. And man, was that a contemporary movie. It was really on the cultural zeitgeist, right? Wonderful. As Kananga, and also he also wore a bad mask to be Mr. Big, who clearly looked like Yaphet Kotto. And I love the bit where he tears the mask off, right? I like the Jane Seymour even better. That'll be for a future show when we do Best Bond Girl. Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. And we're going to get one of the best soundtracks of all time. Here we go. And I love like the voodoo thing at the beginning.
I'd like something on the side as well. Information. 3 men and a girl came in.
One of my favorite lines in this movie is when they're following James Bond through Harlem. He said, "Yeah, man, he's like a white bull on an empty what's it called again? On green felt." Yeah, Jane Seymour looking fabulous throughout this whole movie. And that's a heavy. Good idea with the very Bond. Here we go. Is it? No, we're not there yet. Okay, I'm trying to find Yaphet Kotto. Where is he? Oh, here he comes.
I'm coming out damn clean.
This is where he's Mr. Big, not being Katanga.
You up, and I mean that. Is this the stupid mother that tailed you uptown?
There seems to be some mistake. My name is...
Names is for tombstones, baby. Y'all take this honky out and waste him, now.
So, I got this. He goes quite high up, right? It is an interesting take on the role. He does go quite high up. I might. I'm putting him above Javier Bardem, actually. Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. Yaphet Kotto, also good in Alien. Mr. Pig, I bet he was. Katanga or Kananga, whatever it was. I mean, it's the scene where he rips his face off. Let's see if I can find that clip. That's one of my favorite bits. It's where is it? Doink in that folder. You've got a 007 folder here. Live and Let Die. 73. Where does he rip his face? I think it's over here somewhere. No, it must be before this. Oh, yeah, this is it, isn't it? His secret. Sound doesn't work on it. All right. Again, how does he not work out that this terrible mask he's wearing it's hardly Mission Impossible level mask? Go on, pull the nose off. Did you bang that? Did you come between those tits? Yes, sir, I did. Well, that's just the right answer, if I may say so. Come on, whip it off, baby, she cried. There you go. Who is Katanga? I am Katanga. You gonna tell? What, we all look alike to you? That's essentially what he was saying. All right, so now we come up to a real gold standard villain, right? Man with the golden gun, Christopher Lee, who actually was James Bond in real life, right? Genuinely, he was in the Secret Service during World War II. One of my favorite bits in the Lord of the Rings Blu-rays or DVDs at the time was the making of where Christopher Lee was on set when Wormtongue was stabbed. And who was it? Terry, what's his name again? Brad Dourif, I think. Yeah, Brad Dourif. Went, he said, no, dear boy. When you stab someone in the back, they go, like that. He was from real knowledge, right? He genuinely was James Bond in real life. I love a bit Christopher Lee. Hang on. We're up to Man with the Golden Gun. And also had tattoo in it as well.
Bit off the beaten track, isn't it?
It's rent-free. I do my landlords an occasional favor.
A cozy arrangement. Servant problem, I suppose?
Not at all. Knick-Knack does for me very nicely.
He's a great villain. Oh, man, he's one of the best.
Usually there's just the two of us, but having guests is no inconvenience. We're entirely self-supporting. We have every electrical labor-saving device you could possibly think of. This is an airlock, as you are doubtless aware. Automatic, of course. Naturally, we have an ample supply of them.
So, is this the first time they had a Bond had the foe who was his equal?
Electricity here. Let me show you.
Tell you, it's a lot of work to go to like not be disturbed. Okay, so Man with a Golden Gun. That's got to go high up, even without the three nipples. Okay, so it's between Sean Bean and Christopher Lee. I can't put Sean Bean above Christopher Lee. I'm sorry. Even if he's better. Christopher Lee. I told you once he got into classic ones, it'll change the rankings. Whatever his name was. What's the name of the villain? The Man with the Golden Gun. Okay, so after that, I think we're up for good times, ladies and gentlemen. Then it's what's the next one? The Spy Who Loved Me, right? Starring Carl Stromberg, Kurt Jurgens and Carl Stromberg. One of the first in a line of bonkers scientists. I like the mad scientist one. There's a great Deep Space Nine episode where Julian Bashir is being James Bond and Cisco is the villain, right? He does the mad scientist villain. How many got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so number 23. Only a couple more to go. I've really got to get off quickly. I think Dan's on soon. I did a 3-hour show. That's crazy, right? That's absolutely crazy. Where is this one? Spy Who Loved Me. Yeah, again, the cultured mad scientist who wants to destroy the world and has a ton of like these gorgeous hot chicks he wants to recreate humanity with.
A British agent in love with a Russian agent. Détente indeed. Sit down, Mr. Bond.
All right, this is the one where he's got the secret gun underneath, right?
And faster than you think.
You shot your boat, Stromberg. Now it's my turn.
I know I'm not that much of a. I mean, I think Dr. No was probably the pinnacle of mad scientist villains. Even though I do absolutely love Spy Who Loved Me. No, it's not. It's not high up there. Okay, it's wow, going down. It's above Goldfinger. Do you remember when we did the best pre-title sequences? Kurt Jurgens as Stromberg. Right, and then you had Moonraker, which was essentially exactly the same type of villain. Mad scientist wants to repopulate the world with a bunch of hot women that he's got hanging out on his satellite. Where is it? Where's my Moonraker one? Here we go.
Tedious inevitability of an unloved season.
I didn't think there were any seasons in space.
As far as you're concerned, only winter. And the treacherous Dr. Goodhead.
God, I forgot they was Dr. Goodhead. Oh, and the treacherous Dr. Finger Up Your Ass. It's like I want to hump a lot. I love this stuff. What's his name? It's Drax, Moonraker. He's not high up. I'm sorry, because it's a pastiche at this point. Okay, here we go. Moonraker, Drax, whatever his name. That's Cracks. Drax. 5. After Moonraker, you have. Oh, one of my favorites. I really like them coming back down to earth with For Your Eyes Only, right? The Sheena Easton soundtrack. It's but again, it wasn't like such a great villain. I mean, Julian Glover as Ari Christos. What was the plot? I think he just wanted to. Oh, he was the arms dealer selling the ATAC computer, right? That's what it was. And Julian Glover, look, Julian Glover was better in City of Death than Doctor Who, frankly.
Drop it.
Yeah, I prefer Topol to Julian Glover in this one. But yeah, this is the one where it started to teeter on the edge of parody, right? I did like Topol. It didn't go over the top parody until the next one, which is Octopus. All right, let's get a bit. Major Gogo comes in. There he is. All right, so rich arms dealer again. It's kind of like the Elliot Carver. Even though I think he was probably more interesting. He goes above all of these. I think Rami Malek, Toby Stevens. But I know, you know what? For Your Eyes Only goes over here. For Your Eyes Only. What's the name again? Julian Glover. Julian Glover. So is this all of them? Let me check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So the top 10 being, we have Donald Pleasance. I am amazed. He came out on top. I did not expect that. Donald Pleasance, followed by Christopher Lee, followed by Sean Bean, followed by Yaphet Kotto, followed by Javier Bardem. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Mads Mikkelsen. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dr. No, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Robert Connor, 8. Charles Gray Blofeld and the Telly Savalas Blofeld. That's my top 10 right there of Bond villains. What's your top 10? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. These are all very good things they do. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.